Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It's your boy BOBSALES, this time's next year. So decon's just around the corner, Decon UK. I'm not really sure what to think about it. Like I say before, English people are more reserved than Americans, Canadians, whatever. So I'm not expecting too much. Honestly, I'm a bit more pumped about it now I've seen tonight's AMA. So that was good. And yeah, as you can see, I'm out in shitty England. It's about 6 o'clock now. I'm just actually on the way home from the gym, as you've probably seen by my Twitter, me posing like a fanny for a change. And you don't normally catch me posing like a fanny. But anyway, so I've actually took a look at the decon drops. Decon drops are pretty cool. I've actually think they're the best decon drops we've had so far. Now there's a few on there off the top of my head, I can't really think of their names, but there's a few on there that are actually pretty good. So I'm probably going to look into them. Now I'm at this dodgy bit of this dodgy choice, should we say. So am I going for the physical or the drops? Now that's the hard question, because when I'm at decon, obviously there's a lot of artist work, nothing's going to be cheap. So am I likely to save my money for that? Should I go for some of that stuff, or should I go for the VeVe NFTs? Now obviously I'm going to go to the VeVe booth. Obviously that's the only reason any of us are there. Well, me, so that's the only reason I'm there, put it that way, and a lot of other people. So I actually took a look at the last year's event in Decon London, and it was actually pretty bad. Well, it weren't bad, but it was small. It looked fairly quiet and it was fairly small. So overall, I didn't think much to that. But at the same time, this one should be better because VeVe's there. I'm not sure VeVe were there last time, because obviously I'm not even sure VeVe existed that long before that. So we'll see what we get. And hopefully, you know, it's my birthday month, so hopefully I can harass the guys to give me a free NFT. So who knows where we go with that. But my t-shirt ain't arrived yet. I've actually printed a good t-shirt. It's got my logo on the front. It's got superstars on the back, my collectibles, and a bunch of other content creators on there, which I'm hoping one day we'll all get to meet up. But if I have missed anyone, I do apologise, no offence. That is not done on purpose. It's just, I picked pretty much my favourite creators out of all of them. I mean, at the end of the day, I could have just ended it with my collectibles and superstar money. But I know there's plenty more of the creators out there. Sorry, fucking hell. I lost my words for a minute there. But yeah, I know there's plenty more creators out there. So I didn't want to offend anyone. And I know there's a lot of people that couldn't make it. But then some people said they were going to make it and never did make it. So who knows what's going on. Now, I actually had problems with my tickets at first. I actually ordered tickets online. I don't know what it is. I think I'm jinxed, to be fair. But I actually ordered my tickets online and it didn't go through. Well, I've actually sorted that yesterday. So now I've actually gone through. So I don't know what the hell happened there. The site was a bit laggy. The guy on the other end did say that the site was having a bit of crashing issues down to the traffic. I think a lot of people are getting last minute tickets right now, which was probably not the best thing to do, but at the same time it is an artist event, it probably weren't going to sell out. So I'm actually there for the 2 days. Whether or not I'm going to stay there for the 2 days or not depends on what happens on the days, but as I have said, there is something happening on the Sunday, so I'm not really sure what to make of it yet. Now, I have looked at some of the artist stuff already. I have looked at some of the stuff from last year, like I say, and there is some really cool stuff. And as I say, some of them drops, some of the decon drops that have come this time around are some of the better drops I've seen out the decon drops. Now, it does all vary on the price, the editions and everything else, but there's a couple of them I can see going for good money. The ones with I'm trying to think of how best to describe it. The fairy looking girls with their asses out. Bluntly, that was probably the easiest way to describe it. Yeah, that's one of the nice pieces out of a lot of them. And then there's a few other that, like the statue with half a face missing. Now, as I say, I've looked at these for 2 minutes. I have not had a proper catch up yet. As I say, I've been to the gym. So when I get back home, I'm actually going to do my VeVe work and find out what the hell's going on. So as I say, I'm going to Decon London. I will try and get as many videos, as many things as I can. Probably won't see much of me because I am going with other people, so I can't stand there like a melt in the middle of the studio just, yeah, I'm BOBSALES and all this. Well, I can, but I don't want to look like an idiot. So but I am going to try and get you as much footage as possible. If I buy anything, sell anything, I'll let you know. If we go for any drops, if there's anything like initial like that, what I think that the VeVe fan would want to see, I'll tell you about that. If there's any raffles or anything like that, I'll let you know. Now, they did say there would be some giveaways. They did say there would be some, you know, to go to the VeVe booth itself, because there might be stuff there. They did also say you could get an artist to sign a book. There's loads of other little things like that. But again, unless you really know the artist, is it worth it? Unless you're interested in the pieces. Now, for me, I'm probably going to try and get smaller pieces while I'm there, like $25, $30. I mean, dollars, fucking hell. I say, no, I still think I'm in America. No, I mean English pounds. So I'm going to try and probably stay at that end of the market, because I want to try and see and get as much as I can. Plus, I'm going to have to get a hotel because I've got to stay in London for the night. And yeah, so it's going to be an expensive week, but it's going to be worth it. Now, with the drops themselves, everything all depends on the prices, all depends on the additions. So really, it all depends on that, really. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm not in a normal format. I just wanted to give you a quick little thoughts. I will try and get a video out tomorrow or the next day. So I'm still actually having laptop issues. It's still being a bit funny. I think the cat actually broke the inside of it with a drum. But yeah, I will get that video out in the next 2 days, 3 days. But if not, I will get some videos account before decon, put it that way. Because as I know, a lot of people are not going to be there. A lot of content creators are American, Canadians. There's not a lot of English ones. So I'm looking forward to seeing who turns up, to be fair. Now, I'm sorry if any of that was a bit slurry, any of that was a bit rough, any stumbling there. I do seem to do that a lot when I'm on camera. So anyway, as always, where's it? Yeah. So anyway, as always, I've been your host, BOBSALES. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.